what would you call it when it's like super aggressive? Yeah, it's aggressive. I'm going aggressive under 5.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that brings us on to Xbox buying Bethesda for
Yes.
7.5 billions of the dollars, my friend.
That is like
Flipping heck.
the last time Microsoft made a huge like a huge like how to say it?
Purchase.
Purchase of this magnitude was when they bought Minecraft, which was for around over $2 billion. And
Fam.
like when I saw this, I was like, Jesus Christ! Like they really spent.
Fam.
I mean, I know Microsoft is like top 5, one of the wealthiest companies out there. But to see that they're willing to put that much money into a parent company for the amount of games. For those who don't know, Bethesda is the parent company for like games like Doom, Elder Scroll, Prey, The Evil Within, Starfield, Fallout, Wolfenstein, and Dishonored, basically. And with this announcement, all of these games are going to be carried on over to their new Game Pass subscription, which is really dope, honestly. And
But remember as well, like, you're buying like Doom, Elder Scrolls, Prey, The Evil Within, Starfield, Fallout, Wolfenstein, and Dishonored. You're buying all of those for 7.5 billion. Remember, that includes like film rights.
yeah,
And
film
rights of,
rights.
that's mad. Could you
all-
imagine how many TV series you can get? Even Doom, like, bruh, you have
True.
the IP for Doom, and like, wasn't the rocking like there was like, bruh? So you're getting the revenue from these as well. So it's probably based off of goods. Microsoft, they're probably not even they're to be honest, they'll just rather buy something than just build something up.
Yeah.
Because they're not a creative
Yeah.
company, are they? So you might as well. That's what you do, man. You pay the creators what they're worth, son.
What I like about this is the fact that all of the people who worked, all of the developers who work with these gaming studios, Microsoft are just going to oversee them. They're not going to fire anybody. Everybody's going to keep their statue as developers. But what's interesting? Well, they've announced this. They've announced that everybody's going to remain there as it is. What's interesting is that now they have an unlimited amount of resource. So, what's interesting? Why I'm interested about the most about this is the fact that Microsoft down the line they can have some serious games that's going to be exclusive to them in the future. Because Phil Spencer, he came out and said, because there are certain amount of questions were asked to Phil Spencer on what's going to be the future for PS5, because PS5 has currently 2 exclusive games that were made by Bathesda, Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo, and he said that they're gonna honor that contract with their exclusive games. And then he said something interesting where for future games they're gonna decide if it's gonna be released on the PS5 or Nintendo whatsoever on a case by case basis. That keyword, case by case basis, meaning that they're gonna decide whether or not they're gonna have their games exclusive to Microsoft, to Xbox, or they're gonna spread it around to other, like the PS5 for the Nintendo. It's interesting because all of these current games right now, you can play them either on the Xbox, either on the PS5. So I like this because Microsoft really needed some more gaming studios. They really needed to step their game up because Sony's been killing it with exclusive games. So this is a good look for them down the line. So I can see this has.
But I think. Yeah, I think also PlayStation are probably just a lot better at negotiating for exclusive titles because they've had a lot more consoles, right? And they're a lot more popular.
Not just that.
Think about
not just that, but like Sony has way more gaming studios than Microsoft. They have more gaming studios.
They own that they own or that they do partnerships with.
That they own. They have more gaming studios, and those gaming studios make better games because I believe, if I read correctly, before Phil Spencer took over Xbox, didn't even
we were going downhill. Oh my god, the previous guy for Xbox was horrible.
they
Horrible.
basically the CEO of Microsoft was on the verge of selling Xbox to somebody, and Phil
Yeah.
Spencer, he convinced him, okay, if we're gonna we want people to take us seriously, we need to invest everything that we got into Microsoft and not treat it as a second tier, like how to say, a second tier thing that belongs to Microsoft. We need to make Xbox
Its
top
own brand,
tier,
yeah.
its own brand, what it used to be back in the day. And although my Xbox has had some ups and downs since the release of the Xbox One, you can see that Phil Spencer is doing his utmost, his very best to kind of like revive the Xbox name to what it can
Yeah.
be.
He's a
Like,
gamer, isn't he?
yeah, he's a
And all of his
gamer.
team are gamers too, so they know what they want and they know how
So
to enact it, right?
I applaud Microsoft for buying like Bethesda. Like it's a very calculated move because they know what they're doing. They know that down the line they're gonna make some games exclusive to their console to kind of like
Yeah. What what I find is things like
mm,
this is also driven by money,
yeah, very true,
because I'm
definitely.
pretty sure these games all make a lot of money. I mean, you got Elder Scrolls Online
Mm,
and stuff like
I can
they must make a lot of
I
money.
I can tell you
7.5 billion.
I
You
can tell
can't.
listen, I can
Yeah.
tell you firsthand the only two games, and I'll speak for myself, and I think a lot of like gamers will have the same sentiment, but the only two games in that lineup that's making the most money is Doom and Elder Scroll. Because Fallout wasn't really Fallout, the last Fallout game. I haven't played it, but I've read the reviews and I've looked at the gameplays on YouTube, and a lot of players have said that Fallout was very poorly done. It was poorly done. It were a lot of glitches. Wolfenstein is uh I've never heard of Starfield, me personally. I've heard of the Evil Within, but I don't know much about it, and Prey don't know much about it neither. But like their star games is Doom and Elder Scroll. Like I've played Elder Scroll, I've played Doom from back in the day. I haven't played any of the recent Doom games, like the Doom, because they remade Doom and then they brought out Doom Eternal. I haven't played those two games, but those are the two like powerhouse games that's gonna be making like head turns. But the other games, it's like meh, if I'm being honest. Like, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I think it's just based on how much money they're gonna make
Mm,
and how much money their current games make as well, right?
yeah.
Because don't Bethesda. I don't know who they had a few things because I remember like looking at it now. They did a lot of Star Trek games actually, which is quite hilarious. Um, but yeah, so I think it's just based off like Wolfenstein is a decent enough franchise. I think it's just the rights and the revenue from all of the stuff going down there. So I think
Mm.
you're right with Elder Scrolls Online should be making quite a bit of money.
Elder Scrolls is a powerhouse. Like
And
Elder
you've got and
Scrolls,
you've got
Elder Scrolls
and
is
you've got
not
like
what it.
loyal fans.
Yeah, because Elder Scrolls, I believe it debuted on Xbox for many many years ago. Like as Phil Spencer said when he announced the Bethesda purchase, that Elder Scrolls has been a long time partnership with them for many many years, and it for them it only made sense to like buy Bethesda with Elder Scrolls because now I believe they can like take it to the next level with an unlimited amount of resources from Microsoft, you know? So if I'm being honest, like me as a gamer, the only game that I'm like I was hugely like interested in is be Elder Scroll and what it could be down the line. Like I've played Doom from back in the day. I probably like play Doom now, the new Doom, but Elder Scroll is something that I really want to see succeed, like and down the line.
Yeah,
That'll be
I
really
think it's
dope.
because it's as powerful as the Xbox platform is, because Microsoft look like they're like you said they're pushing all of their resources into Xbox. So like you've got the cloud gaming service now as well. Um, you've also got PC Xbox cross compatibility.
Mm.
So, like, I know you and I, we both play Xbox games through the Gamer Pass. You're on a
Yeah,
PC, I'm on an Xbox, and it's pretty seamless, to
yeah,
be
it's
honest.
pretty dope.
So, yeah. So, could you imagine Elder Scrolls and all the other games? I think when they're saying on a case by case basis, is whether or not it's got the potential to draw people, one, from another platform, or two, is it just fine that they know they're not going to move people over, but they're still going to make money off them? Does that make sense?
True, true,
So
true.
it's going to be interesting. I think things like Doom are just going to be exclusive to Xbox, to be fair. Because you know what I mean? It's like going to be like a Gears of War, or it's like it seems like a headliner, like boom. But Elder Scrolls seems like it's going to be everywhere because that's
Mm-mm-mm.
where it's going to make a lot more money on everything rather than just having it on Xbox, unless they say